Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World, and this week my project is these cute wee boxes to gift some pens to the grandkids. Probably, most likely, is where these will end up. Oh, I've lost a star. I'm just going to stick one on there. Who knows where that's went? I've lost so many things this evening. I don't know what's going on. These stars were out of the clearance section, so always keep your eye out. They're really handy for any project at all. But anyway, these wee packages hold wee pens like this. Each one of these, this is a green one, this is a red one, this is the orange one, and I'm going to do a blue one now, which is perfect. They worked out perfect for me. My daughter buys me these things when she's shopping online. If she sees anything quirky, she'll get it. So you get a wee pen, you just twist it, each section, and it tightens it up to be able to write with it. So it's a lovely wee pen for older kids, not young kids. I wouldn't give it to young kids. But they're really cute. I wouldn't mind getting one of these myself and a gift. I might hold on to one for myself. So we're going to make a blue one now. And the colours that I've gone are the brights. And this is the last colour I'm going to use is the Azure Afternoon. I don't have that ink pad yet, so I'm going to try Boho Blue maybe on it. And hopefully it'll work okay. Nobody else will notice, only us, so don't tell anybody. So for this one, I've gone with the Lemon Lime Twist. This one was the Poppy Parade, and this one was Pumpkin Pie. And there's two more wee colours. I'm going to use the Melon Mambo, I think, for this one, and then Daffodil Delight for this one. And I'll have them all made up then. But they're so quick and easy, and I think it just makes that a better looking wee gift. So the stamp set that I used is the lovely Ladybug. It's a cute wee stamp, so I've just gone with Hello and My Friend for the front of it. Just it covers anything. If you want to give it to somebody else other than your grandkids, then you're covered. So what you need to do is get a piece of card. Now some of them I went with white card just to see what it would look like. And I like it with the dotty one. I like it with the stripe one. But I like the main colour with the other wee one. So whatever suits, whatever you have in your stash, that's what you want to use. Your card needs to measure 4.5 inches by 5 inches. You need a piece of your chosen DSP. I'm going with the Hearts one this time, just for a wee change, just to show, you know, all the either side. This is all out of the Brights paper packet, and you get dots, stripes, and these wee ones which are on the other side of the heart. So you get plenty of variety, is what I'm trying to say very badly. So for your DSP, cut it at about 4.75 inches by 2.25 deep. You need two wee pieces that are 7/8 inch square for the top and bottom of your box. Then I have gone with a 1 1/8, I think that punch is. That's an old punch, unfortunately you can't get it anymore, but I'm sure you all had punches. 1 1/8. So just go with whatever size you have and the 1 inch circle punch for the white part, and that will be our sentiment. So easy enough. So we're going to start by scoring our wee card to start us off. So we're going to start on the 4.5 inch side, and you want to score it at 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, and 4 inches. And then spin it round to the 5 inch side, and we're going to score it at 1 inch, and then 3.5 inches, and 4.5. And that's all you need to do at the minute. And keep your burnisher. We're actually going to stick our DSP in place. This is the wee 1/2 inch that'll be your closure, and you're going to stick this. I think that works either way, doesn't it? Does it? Yeah, it does. There's some upside down. So we can stick that either way, but we want to line this one just slightly over the edge. I've allowed enough for you to do that, and a wee bit over the edge here, which means when you fold it up, if it does creep in, you've got that wee saviour there to stop it disappearing entirely. But do the sticking now to give it time to dry. I'm just going in with the Collall glue. It is only paper, so it should stick okay. But we'll want to give it time to settle before we start bending it into those creases. You could also run that through your scoreboard and score the exact same you did your card, but make sure and pull it over so that you've got a wee leftover edge there. You're not going right over. You want a wee clip at the end there. Most of it over to this side and just let it settle. So while it's doing that, we're going to do our cutting. So the bottom part down here is going to be your closure. That's the third one in. These sections we don't need. We're going to cut those away now. So just cut up each of those creases up to that 1 inch line here, and then we're doing the same down to our 1 inch line there. So just cut straight up on them all to start. I'm working in very bad light here. These ones we know we don't need, so chop them off. Round to the other side and do the same. You're going in past this bit and up to this line. So it's the line just over your DSP. And chop it right up to there. On all sections. Goodness, I can hardly see that when I tilt it up. Right, so we can cut away this one as well. We don't need it. And that gives you that wee section. So we know this one's is going to be our lid, the one with the 2 pieces. So we can cut that in a wee tiny bit just to allow it to close. Come on. Same with this wee section. And that will be your wee part for closing into the box. This one we can chop down to about here. And then just cut it in. This is just going to be a wee fold over section at the top to keep it neat. You could even go smaller than that if you wanted. And this section is going to be the same. You want to chop it down. And cut it in. Ugh, that one doesn't want to come off. So where are we at now? 1, 2, 3, and let's check myself here. Yeah, this one can go completely as well. You only need 3 sections across the top. So chop that one right down. So that's what you should have at this side. On the other side, you know, this one is going to be the opposite. This is the one we want to keep full to close at the bottom to cover all the other wee sections. So the one beside it, we can chop it down. And chop it in. You don't need too many long sections. It would just be too bulky at the bottom. So you have short, long, and we'll have another short one. And this one we'll just keep a wee bit longer, but we'll cut in. Don't necessarily need a long one, but I'm going to keep it there just for that wee bit of added tension at the bottom. So that's what you should be looking like now. I'll turn it this way. This is your top, which is going to fold over, and we can do those wee burnishes now. So fold that one. And that one. Oops. So that's one side done, and then the other. So that's all your wee sections done. So you're near ready. Now, hoping that this is dry, and we're going to start doing our folder. Don't trim anything off yet until you do these folds. And you can see that does pull in nearly automatically. So if you hadn't have put that wee bit of extra, it would have pulled in and taken away. You know, you'd have been left with a blue strip there. So that's a good wee tip for you. I learned that the hard way. So give them all a good burnish. And you'll see how much that end one went into. So you can take that and trim that off. You don't have to, you can leave it. If you're not overly fussy about it showing inside, then don't bother. I'm not going to trim it right at it in case it does shrink in on it. One wee tiny bit won't do any harm, sure it won't. So you want to put glue on this bit now. And I would use Tomboy glue for this, or good firm sticky tape if you have it. Make sure you put it in those wee blue bits as well. And then we're just going to let that fold in like so. Fold that in. And they should all line up nicely. So give it a good squish and then move it along and squish all those edges just so you've got a good wee firm box there. And that is it formed. So you can close your top in, pop that in there, and then you can put your wee pen or whatever you're putting in there. And then these will close down, and we're going to put a bit of glue on this. Just to be sure it holds all, and then make sure it's nice and square. Hold it so that you're showing up nice. And then while we're here, we can stick our bottom on here. It's the two wee squares, which are 7/8 by 7/8 in the matching papers. Just make sure you get it central. And then one for your top as well. Excuse me. It's hard to know what way to put that. We are all up different directions, so it doesn't really matter. But so because the join's out there, we're going to do this for the front of our box. And if you use a wee bit of tape runner in the center there, we're going to go in with a bit of, actually I think I'll use this one here. These are from the In Colours. They're not the exact colour I need, but I haven't got the exact colour, so it'll do the job rightly. So I'm going to park a wee bit there, and then just, actually I'll do it this way, and wrap it up around, just twist it, go across there and back around. This is only a bit of fluff, you don't need to add it at all, entirely up to yourself. And then I think the best way is to glue this circle down so that it holds really well on top of that, and it holds all of it, but just be really generous with your glue so that it can soak into the baker's twine, and that'll cover anything you don't want to leave. So this will sit on it and hold it steady for me while we're there stamping. So as I said, I'm going to try and go with this. It's not exactly the same colour, sure it's not. In fact, I'm going to look for a different colour. So I tried a couple of colours that I had. This one here is one of the new ones, to Heat and Tide. I think it's just a wee bit too light. So I ended up going with the Boho Blue. Not the exact colour, but I think it's going to sit out better for it, so it'll do the job. So what do we need to do? We want to stamp hello. We've got our wee 1-inch circle here. I'm going to put it in, whether you can see it or not. Why can you never find a scrap of paper when you actually need a scrap of paper? I'll set that down just so that you can see it better. So I think that I'm sure I have, haven't I? I'm going to put the hello at the top. And then we want to go with My Friend. So make sure you're going the same direction as the one above. And then we'll just stick that. I'm going to stick it with a large dimensional. Hope this is taken okay. Make sure you're at the top of your box before you, yep. Don't look at my dirty chamois. How bad is that? So center that in the middle of your wee circle. And that just gives you a nice wee finish. So simple. Very quick. And then add those wee stars. I will probably find a star when I'm going to bed tonight. I don't know where that one went. It'll be stuck to me somewhere. I thought the black stars just sat out a wee bit, so use whatever you have, a couple of wee gems or something just to lift it. So that is it. That is it, with another 2 to make in different colours, and that'll be me finished. Otherwise, if I don't do them, they'll be left lying in the box there till next year. So, hope you enjoyed that. All the measurements will be in the link down below, which brings you to my blog, and they'll all be sitting there for you, and everything that I use will be under here too, and on my blog. So, thanks very much for watching. I wish you were in my craft room. It'd be so much more fun. But I'll hopefully catch you again next week. Bye.